Good morning, everyone. It's Tina Brigley. If this is your first time watching me live, thank you for being here. If you come back every week, thank you for being here. Oh man, I got a doozy of a story for you this week. So I put the title, What Does Eating Flies Have to Do with Intuition? So let me just share with you, okay? I took my daughter to a Tigers game with a friend, her friend and her friend's dad, and we're like, okay, let's go get something to eat before the game. So he had this recommendation and he said he heard that there was good food there. So we pull up, and my first gut response was, hell to the no. I'm not eating here. That's what my gut screamed. But my head, my analytical brain was, Tina, don't be pretentious. Tina, don't say anything. Tina, you're being judgmental. So this was just in the parking lot, okay? So I walk up to the door. I feel like I'm walking into a scene of a horror movie, not even joking. Like walking up these stairs in this old building, downtown Detroit, dilapidated buildings around. I'm just like, this is not good. Like, I mean, everything in my body was screaming, this is not good. Get the hell out of here. But no, my analytical brain said, no, 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 no. That's, you're being judgmental and you need to trust and all that other stuff. So I walk in, we sit at a dirty table. That should have been number one. Okay, Tina, like, get up and leave. No, 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 I didn't. So we order our food, very overpriced. I'm eating likely a frozen chicken breast, pub style food at the lowest grade ever. And so I'm just making the best of it. It's all good, whatever. We're here now, we're not leaving. I ordered a glass of wine. The waitress brought it with two straws. I should have known at that point. Okay, Tina, notice, why are there straws in your glass? So I'm eating my dinner. I'm casually sipping my wine. I get towards the bottom of the wine and I feel something on my tongue. You know where this is going, right? So I feel something on my tongue and I go like this and I see flies with wings on my tongue. I'm like, oh dear God. Oh dear God. What the heck? I see my glass. I lift it up. My glass is, I mean, not just a few fruit flies. I mean, my glass has 50 fruit flies in it. I mean, this is a cup of fruit flies with a little bit of wine. Like, damn it. I literally almost vomited. Like, I mean, this was, I can't even believe this just happened. And I started asking myself, how did I source this? And what I mean by that is, I am the creator of my reality. I actually sourced flies in my wine for a reason. And this is what I really saw for myself. How many times do I have a gut feeling, an intuition, and my analytical brain tells me that I'm wrong, that it's not right, that I'm being this way or that way? And I want you to just look in your own life. Do you ever have like a feeling like yes or no? But despite how your body's feeling, you take an action or an inaction, and your analytical brain hijacks you. I'm not saying your analytical brain doesn't need to come into play once in a while, but sometimes what we do is we do not tap into our intuition. So I wanted to share with you, this is why I sourced it, so I can give this to you guys. Our body has an innate ability to foresee things. Do you ever wake up in the morning and you already have anxious feelings, or you have something that's like, okay, something doesn't feel right? Your body will know before your brain does. And we don't slow down to pay attention. So, how do we tap into our intuition? One, slow down. Get present. And I did an article. I said, slow the F down. Sometimes we get to just slow down and really pay attention to the internal bodily sensations. Now, one of the things that I'm doing is I'm hosting a retreat in a couple weeks. And, I was having conversations with people about it. And they said, my first thought was, oh my gosh, yes, my body and my soul is craving this. And then the second thought was, I am so busy, I don't have time to do anything. I have to take care of all of these things. Like the intuition is saying, I don't know why, but I'm being pulled forward, but my brain is saying no, no. Now, I know some of you are real supporters. Supporters, this is your hang up, you guys. You will give the shirt off your back for others. You will never put yourself first, ever, 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 unless it's like somebody forces you or gives you permission to do that. See, your intuition is really screaming, I matter. But your analytical brain is saying, no, you don't. Your daughter, your son, their hockey, their life, your friends around you, everybody else matters more than you do. So I want to share with you, you matter. So pay attention to that intuition in your gut telling you that there's something you get to pay attention to. The other way to really tune into your intuition is take the time to listen. And whatever that looks like for you, like for me, if I get this feeling, I ask myself the question, what do you want? What do you want? And the thoughts that come in that hijack that tell me, no, you can't have it, I just kind of put them on the back burner and I really sit with what it is that I want. And I get that I get to slow down to speed up. I really truly see that. There's a real pivot in my life right now where somebody asked me the question, Tina, what are you running from? What are you running from? And I said, you know what? I really believe I'm not running from anything. I want to create a life with freedom, ease, and flow. I want to attract my ideal partner in life. I want to be able to have time freedom to travel. And I want to create a business that's conducive to what I want. Now, some people will think like they'll have thoughts that they put in my brain, but it's like, no. Intuitively, something is misaligned. And when I took the time to really ask that question, there was a whole bunch of answers that came up. It was this inner knowing was already feeding me the answers. Now, what I do with that is up to me, right? What you do with the answers that are coming to you, when you get quiet, you'll get downloads. You'll hear yourself. You'll know yourself because you are the creator of your reality. You are the intuitive master when you take that time. Okay, so another way to tune into your intuition, and I know this has been overplayed sometimes in life, but take the time to meditate. And I say not just guided meditations, because guided meditations kind of guide you to where you get to be. But I really practice just sitting with my thoughts and letting them go, focusing on my breath. When thoughts come in, I let them go. Thoughts come in, I let them go. And when you can just sit and be with your breath, be with yourself, noticing what's coming up for you, tuning it out, there's this sense of clarity that you really start stepping into. You have the power within you to do everything that you want. Okay, so I know I started this with what does eating flies have to do with intuition? There are many times that I listen to my intuition. I feel like I am highly intuitive. And one time I actually saved somebody's life. I don't know if you guys have heard this story before, but I was at my accountant's house and I had an enrollment conversation at a local coffee shop. And this woman had canceled like 3 times already. And I was like, I need to go there. I need to meet her. But I left my journal at home. Now, big deal. You know what I mean? I didn't really need it. But for me, there is something intuitively, I need to go home to get it. I don't know why, but I just need to go home. I was going to risk being late to go home. And on my way home, I witnessed an accident. I'm not going to go into the details of that accident, but that led to a series of events that happened. And one was I still showed up for the lady's call, but she was late. And somebody was on social media who said that they weren't okay. And I reached out to them and I said, it's okay to not be okay, but know that there's people here that can help. I later found out that he was going to attempt suicide until my message came through. And he said, if it hadn't have been for that, he doesn't know where he would be. And then there was another ripple effect. Okay, so why I'm sharing this with you is because we always don't see the impact of following our intuition But when we do, I believe that there is something really great on the other side of that. We can't see it, we'll never know, but just trusting that if you follow it, that it's going to lead you to something better. Okay, so think about your life right now, right? What is something that you really want? Something that inside of you, you're really believing that this is the answer. This is where I get to go next. But there's something pulling you down. Your analytical brain is telling you you can't. What would it be like if you stepped into that? What would it be like if you trusted yourself and had faith that your intuition is guiding you to something maybe bigger than yourself? Maybe bigger than what you can see for yourself. And are you willing to trust that? So anyways, I don't know what you're hearing in this. Let me just see. I see lots of comments in the chat box. Good morning, Krista, Ada, Sophia, Alexa, Steve, Tina. Let me know what you're hearing. And let me know, do you practice just slowing down to speed up? Do you practice listening to your intuition? Or are you letting your analytical mind guide your actions? I know for a very long time I did hustle, hustle, grind, grind, run, 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 run. I'm like, where the hell am I running to? There is no top of the mountain. I thought I got there and I realized, oh shit, that's just a little peak. See, because we're never going to be transformed human beings, you guys. We're transforming, but we're never going to be transformed. We're never going to get to that top of the mountain. And that's beautiful because we get to be lifelong learners. But we really get to trust ourselves. We've been trained to not trust our internal compass. But what would it be like for you to trust that internal compass? What would it be like for you to show up with velocity, doing what you love? What would it be like for you to switch on a dime and just knowing that, hey, I don't know why I'm switching. I don't know why I'm heading in this direction, but I trust because my gut said so, I get to follow it. So anyways, hey, Karen, nice seeing you guys. Thank you so much for being here. Let me know what you're getting. And more importantly, okay, what are you going to do to really tap into your intuition this week? To become more intuitive, to really see yourself as this powerful, capable, master manifester that is in the driver's seat of your life. I want to know, right? Because an insight is just insight. If we don't apply an action, it just stays an insight. It doesn't become transformative, but you literally can transform your life from one insight by taking action. Okay, so I hope you guys got value from this. Next week, I am going to be off. So I'm going to pre-record a video for you because who I am is really committed to sharing value with you guys. So I'm going to record that video. I might even record it right after this video. So next week, I might be wearing the same shirt, but I'm recording it for you. It's going to be amazing. And thank you for being here. Thank you for being who you are for the world and for being open to living this transformed life. It's not for everyone. Everybody, sometimes it's scary to be aware, but it is alive and it's so worth it. Okay, I love you. I see you. I'm standing for you and everything that you want. You get a 10 out of 10 life, all of it. Okay, love, love, love. I'll see you back next week. Bye, everyone.